You know, a guy told me on a call recently that the whole thing felt like a lie to him, hiring a ghostwriter. His words were basically this: if I tell my mom that I wrote a book, she's going to say, no, you didn't. I hear some version of that more than almost anything else. And I want to take it head on because the people who feel it usually are the most honest people that I talk to. It's not a bad thing to think this way. It's a good instinct. It's just aimed at the wrong target. Putting your name on a book that you didn't personally type out is not a lie. And the reason has nothing to do with word games or semantics. Think about what makes a book actually yours. Your expertise, your stories, the arguments that you've spent years sharpening with clients, the way that you see your field that nobody else sees quite the same way. All of that comes out of your head, in your words, in a conversation. That is the book. The typing part, the physical keys, keyboard, that's the smallest part of the whole thing. Whether your fingers were on the keys or mine is about as relevant to authorship as whether you wrote your last proposal at your desk or dictated it in your car. And honestly, this is a huge part of how publishing already works and always has. James Patterson is one of the most best-selling authors alive. He has more than 24 co-writers. Nearly every CEO memoir that you've ever read was written with someone, most celebrity books. This is the normal machinery of how books by busy people get made. But there's one condition. The reason it works is that the book has to sound like you. If it reads like a generic business book that could have anyone's name on it, then that worry is fair because you didn't really get onto the page. That's the failure that's worth worrying about, and it comes down to a single question. Did your voice make it onto the page? The typing, the physical act of typing was never what decided that. So that's my whole job. I take the words and the thinking that are already yours and I put them on the page so that they sound unmistakably like you. As I told a guy on the call, that's my job to position it that way. When it's done right, you can say that you wrote a book and mean it because you did. You just didn't spend a year at a keyboard to do it. If that lie feeling is the thing that's been holding you back, that's worth a conversation. Find me on LinkedIn, send me a DM, send me an email. Tell me what your book would be about. The honest answer is that it still really would be yours. Thanks for watching.